next we're going to look at some of our shape tools. So the shape tool is underneath our paint bucket tool. The shortcut is U. So if you click U, it'll bring you to your shape tool. You can see that there's lots of different shapes that we can try. You may want to change your color. And, oh, I picked the line one, so that helps me create different shapes. There's also rectangles. You'll notice, so the outside of my rectangle is yellow, which is the top color, and the bottom is black. You can also change that fill color to make different shapes. Oh, it didn't change for some reason. Okay, so there's a different fill color, and now my shape will be solid. We have circles, triangles, stars. You can also, if you want to move these shapes, what you can do or change them is go to Edit, and we can free transform these shapes. Except I made a mistake. If I click free transform, it's going to make me move all of these things. In order to have my shapes unattached to my background, I have to make a new layer. So let's go over to where layers are. Layers create like invisible, see-through layers. I don't know how to describe it. That actually are really awesome because it allows you a lot of flexibility in working. So I've made a new layer. You're going to hit that plus sign. I'll do it again. And then hit empty. And it creates a new layer. So now what I can do, if I go to my shape tool, I'm going to change my color again. If I go to my shape tool and I change my color, I can create a shape. And now this shape, I'm going to go to my other layer, make a new layer. These shapes are on their own layers, so they're independent. If I try and move the shapes I made on this one, the whole thing moves because I put it all on the same layer. But here you can see I made my heart on a new layer, so I can move it around, and I made my star on a new layer. I'm actually going to change the color of my star. So pick a different color, and we're going to fill in. I'm filling in my star. I'm on my star layer. Didn't fill it in all the way. Whoopsie. Okay. Okay, so I filled in my star. Now what I want to show you is that I can move my layer. So let's say I want my heart to be on top of my star. What I can do is I can take my layer and make sure it's selected, it's highlighted blue, and I can push it above my other layer. So now my heart is on top. This is going to come in handy when we are doing our superhero powers. We're going to want them to be on top or behind certain aspects of our picture. So we need to work with layers, moving our layers up and down. Okay, so back our shape tools, feel free to play around them. It is a good habit to get into to make a new layer every time you make a new shape. You can have like infinite layers.